Good morning. Man, it's hard to beat a Telecaster. This is a road worn, made in Mexico. It looks like it's been beat up pretty bad, but they just sand down the neck at the factory and do this sort of fretboard relic treatment, and the hardware is kind of got some tarnish on it. Like you can see the tuners they look like old hardware, but you can see it's made in Mexico. I'm trying out this super chat thing where I can send myself a tip for $2. I'll have to do that next time, I guess, but I got to get my credit card out. But you can buy and send a small tip if you like. Not that I've earned anything yet today, but it's an option. Maybe you can see that. Let's see. Yeah, there's a little tiny dollar sign down at the bottom underneath the chat where it says say something. So I'm just checking that out. But I was advised to turn that on, and it seems to be working. So what kind of guitars do you guys play? You guys play Strats? I just got a new Jaguar last week. It's a Johnny Marr model. I really like it. I played it at a gig Friday night, and it was wonderful. I didn't want to put it down. So what are you working on? Is anybody practicing anything new? I'm just trying to remember a song I wrote that, or a demo I have that I'm going to try to rebuild. Yeah, it's we had some ice pellets coming down from the sky this morning in Iowa. Where are you from? How's your weather? Had my motorcycle out yesterday. Cleaned off some grease. Made a nice mark on the driveway. That's a lick I remember recently. Instead of, I go, hey Ben, doing good. Just trying some little shapes here. You guys play those little shapes like that? I remember the first time I learned that, it was taking a D. Hey, Jeff. Hollow body. Yeah, semi-hollow. What kind is it? Like a 335? Yeah, just moving a shape up the neck is... That's how I get a lot of miles out of my guitars, just knowing the shape, like an F. I always just deal with these really basic fundamentals. That's just dressing up an F chord. Keeping it simple. I was taking lessons with Eddie Angel from Low Straitjackets, and he told me to keep it simple, stupid. Oh, a Donner. Those are pretty good. I've got a Donner in the corner, that black Strat. That's my little set of guitars for sale. I've got a few more I got to get over there. So what part of the UK are you in, Jeff? I'm right here in the middle of the US in Iowa, where nothing ever really happens other than practicing the guitar. It's nice. But, you know, you can take the minor shape up the neck, like a D minor. Or a dominant seventh, but that wouldn't be a triad, would it? But it's okay if you leave out a note, like an A7 up the neck, B7, C7, D7, E7. So you got your majors, minors, dominant sevens, and you can mix those together. Oops, what do I want to do? So I spend a lot of time just, it's almost a lazy way to play those little triads and shapes moving up the neck. I've been learning how to strum a little more carefully. Instead of giving it a whack, I'll kind of versus Hampshire. Yay, Jeff. Cool, man. South England. Do you guys does it snow in Hampshire? I've been trying to strum more thoughtfully instead of whacking it. It always hurts my feelings if a kid is tuning their guitar and they go wham. I'm like, don't you want to just, didn't you mean to go, to make sure every string rings out nice and clear? So check this out. When I have kids warming up on a chord at a lesson, I have them play like this. Watch. My pick falls to the next string and rests there. Now it falls to the next string. Resting right there. I'm watching myself on the screen. Hysterical. Next note, minor third, and get those rest. I think they call that a rest stroke. I'm always listening for students, you know, if they try an E minor, they got, you know, fix that. What are you doing? That's why we go slow. Ah, me, the teacher, have a dead note. I got a dead note. Do you play bar chords like that? Like I call it an A-shaped bar chord with your ring finger bending like like a ski ramp. Your fingers got to bend backwards to make that chord work. Kind of hard to get that first string to ring out. Yeah, I think my brain is still fried from playing a gig Friday night. I played this casino. We did 3 sets, and it was really fun. We had to wait an extra hour because of a basketball game to start, so we started kind of late. But and then my wife and her friends were there, so I had to kind of be sociable. That's more than I can take, but it was really fun. But it's funny after that. Now I know how to play the script, but as far as playing anything else, did you guys see my video about that C blues scale that my friend Rick came up with? I thought that was pretty cool. I thought that was unusual to go from the 5th fret to 4th fret and then wrap it up. Yeah, man. So Rick is a student I meet online on Thursdays. We do a Zoom lesson, and he usually shows me a lot of cool stuff. He's got all kinds of books about the blues that we study and we go through together. We're also doing the chord tone soloing book. I always keep mine handy, except when I want it. There it is. Do you guys ever check out Chord Tone Soloing by Barrett Tagliarino? Oh, yeah. This is pretty good. If you're looking for a good book, this one's been one of my favorites. I'm a little bit friendly with the author. Yeah, I got my snowblower sitting out ready to go. Victoria 57. You know, I've never played one of those 57 champs. But the Victoria has got the 12-inch speaker, so that seems to make the big difference. I use my Victoria in the studio as a bass amp, and we actually used it at a rehearsal one time, which seems crazy, but if you just turn it up to about 4, man, it's a perfect sound. No, she lets me rate it. And I bring home different colors for her. We go in for what do you call it? Pedicures once in a while, but I don't get my toenails done. My son's wife did my fingernails last Christmas, so yeah, the 12. But it's fun. Man, I'd like to. Wow, that's a good question about the 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 champ. I had a little champ built. Where's that? A little tweed champ, but it's got the 8-inch speaker. It does sound pretty darn small and kind of tinny and annoying. So the 12, if I had to pick a little champ with between a 12 and an 8, but I do have 3 of the little, like 2 from the 66 and 1 from 79 with the small speaker, and they sound fine. But that one I had built is kind of annoying. It's a little tweed circuit. So if I had to pick one, I'd probably go with my 66 blackface vibro champs. We played a Bee Gees song Friday night. Does anybody recognize that? I'm really I'm really fried from playing that gig, and the schedule's going to be insane this year for gigging. We're going to play way too much. So you get so keyed up to play a gig, and then the day of the gig is like you got to prepare all day, getting your equipment lined up, getting your vehicle ready, watching the clock, get your clothes ready for the gig, and then leave at the right time. Try not to forget any important pieces of equipment, and then you got to get there and set up and all that, and then the performance is the easy part, and then you got to get all the stuff back home, get yourself back home alive, and then wake up and do it again the next day. And it really takes it's more of a mental toll. I mean, physically, you're kind of stiff, but man, it just drains all your energy. um, Another song I was working on recently, you guys know this. uh, So Tired of Waiting by the Kinks. That syncopation is pretty hard to sing and play that rhythm at the same time. So I was teaching that to a few kids this week, and that was pretty fun. Really, I just like horsing around on the guitar. Playing a song is a big commitment to me. um, I was watching an interview. Oh, yeah, I've got some. Well, yeah, surf. Let's see if I can get a video of my surf band. That's the kind of crazy one. I'll see if I can find it. Okay, stand by. It's coming. Here comes the link for this video. Yeah, the bike is in the garage. Um, my There's a video from my band, Surf Zombies. We're in my van, my Dodge van, and it's a pretty. If you got a chance, check that video out later. But the other band is like a show band, like a casino band, and we just hammer through the three sets, and it's all scripted. Everything goes from song to song. Yeah, this poor jacket. My wife hates it because it's from the '60s, but it's got the racing stripe. And I've got a few of these. They usually have like Ford stuff on the shoulder and everything. It's but Yeah, I used to have a few little Ford Mustangs I'd drive around or fix up. And I was kind of the Mustang guy for a while, but I don't really care about it right now. But so there, yeah, Past Masters is the casino band. Surf Zombies is my thanks, Ben. Surf Zombies is my surf instrumental group that I've had about 17 years, and we're getting pretty busy. Look us up on Facebook if you like Facebook. Um, and then I play in a duo called what's that called? The Drive-Ins. I told you, I'm tired, but that's just from Friday. It's Sunday. I'll see if I can find our Surf Zombies page. Might be mildly entertaining to follow. I'll see if I can get a link. Yes, I can do it. But if you're interested in keeping in touch like that, it's real fun. There's our Facebook page for Surf Zombies, and then I have a duo called The Drive-Ins, and we play rock and roll from the '50s. It's just me and Trevor, who plays bass in Surf Zombies, and he's a really, really good singer, and he's a wonderful guitar player and songwriter. And so we do songs from the '50s, like Blue Moon or Little Darling, and it's just hysterical. And for that, we create our own backing tracks, which we're really into. It's really fun to we record the bass and drums and maybe some backup vocals, maybe a little rhythm guitar, and then we just go play like guitar with it and sing the lead vocal or do the harmonies. And we use we use our phone to play the backing tracks, and we're sitting there playing along, singing and everything. Then an email came crashing through, and then, oh great, Ben, an email came in and it stopped our backing track. And we just kept strumming and singing, like nothing happened, and just laughed it off. So we thank Milli Vanilli for being the pioneers that they were, and kind of breaking down that barrier, breaking down that wall, so we could. Yeah, I need to do some tutorials for some Surf Zombie songs. The one we usually start with goes like this. Yikes. Crap, that sucked. That drives me nuts. Yeah, Jeff, talk to you soon, man. Keep in touch. That's when we start off with. It's called Speedo. Anyway, it's all a trip to play live. It really is. So that's kind of my main, I kind of gear up to play live on the weekends, and during the week I just teach lessons and try not to annoy my wife too much, but I fail at that. I'd rather just noodle. I've been watching a lot of Jeff Beck videos of him live in concert and interviews, and I about break into tears to think about him not being with us, but I guess he left a lot of great stuff behind. Um, the thing about Jeff Beck I really love is that he's kind of founded in the blues. He's a firmly into, you can just see him do those classic. I mean, he just plays like a normal person when he wants to, and then he pushes it way over the edge at the drop of a hat. Well, I just wanted to make a quick little online appearance today just for fun and make sure that this still works. I have no agenda, but I do have some paperwork I got to fill out, like end of life things and insurance and my will, or let's see. I want to donate my body to science, and filling that form out I've been avoiding it for like 3 years. But yeah, I want to donate my body to the University of Iowa for the medical students after I pass away, and just so that I'll just be hauled away and there'll be no hassle for my family or anybody that's left around. My son lives in Japan, my daughter's in Colorado, so if I just disappear, it'd probably be easier for them. So I just got to get the paperwork done. But that's what I'm going to do today. So I think I'm going to go actually dig in on that. Yeah, Ben, thanks for stopping by, everybody. I know it's just a short little hello, but I like seeing. Keep in touch. Let me know what's going on, everybody. I'll see you soon. Bye now.